All right, 5:16 right now on a Thursday, another beautiful day, but I guess all good things, right?
Yeah, going to come to an end. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit muggier, and then we transition to more of an unsettled pattern over the weekend that lasts all the way into next week. So we do have a chance for shower or storm tonight in an isolated manner. We do have a first alert weather day for Saturday for some afternoon and evening thunderstorms that could be potentially on the strong to severe side. Then Tuesday, the potential is there for some heavier rain. Rain, something we could certainly use, given that we still have abnormally dry to moderate drought conditions across the state, but it'll also help to cleanse the air of those tree pollens, and that's something we'll certainly notice as we head Saturday into Sunday of this upcoming weekend. Right now, we've got temps in the upper 60s, low 70s inland, and as we discussed yesterday with the change in wind direction, noticeably cooler along the shoreline, 50s and 60s. They're down 10 to nearly 20 degrees along the 95 corridor. Meanwhile, up a few degrees across interior portions of the state. You can see that south-southeasterly wind right now, up around 5 to 15 miles an hour. Otherwise, we're enjoying lots of sunshine, some scattered cirrus clouds. Looking live from New Haven, there's our view from Hartford, where we're right at the 70-degree mark with that south wind at 13. If you're heading into Hartford for the Hartford Yard Goats home game, temperature 64 at first pitch, by the end of the game dropping into the mid-50s, and we will certainly remain dry, but we may not be dry after midnight as some showers and storms head in our direction, all in association with a warm front. You can time them out, of course, with First Alert Futurecast. As we head towards, say, 10, 11 o'clock tonight, cloud cover will be overspreading the state. We'll stop the clock at, say, 2 a.m. You can see the isolated nature, perhaps a brief downpour, maybe even a rumble of thunder. As we head into tomorrow morning's commute time, that should all be done and over. Any sort of lingering cloud cover, a little fog will give way to a brighter sky through the afternoon. And there's a low-end chance for maybe an isolated shower to pop up tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, it's dry. Note those wind arrows coming out of the southwest. It's going to be breezy and also noticeably muggier, with temps tomorrow reaching the 75 to 80-degree range inland, and from mid-60s coastal southeast Connecticut to low 70s farther west along the 95 corridor. Focusing now on Saturday, we're already in the level 1 risk here across a good part of southern New England for that severe storm threat, all as a cold front's going to be heading in our direction. In advance of that Saturday morning, likely starting off with some fog. Once that burns off, we turn much brighter. That will help to boost temperatures again, 75 to near 80, kind of destabilizing the atmosphere. You throw in this approaching front, thunderstorms will be developing. So say 3 o'clock points thereafter, keep an eye to the sky as well as to the WFSB First Alert weather app for any sort of updates, lightning alerts. Of course, if you hear thunder, get inside, let these storms pass you by. That front may be slow to exit on Sunday, so still some showers will be possible. Sunday cooler compared to Saturday. And then as we head into next week, we've been talking lately about how we could transition to rather unsettled with on and off chances for rain. That looks to now be more the case as we head Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday. We have this area of low pressure aloft that basically gets cut off from the flow, so it doesn't really have anywhere to go, going to kind of meander around, fairly stationary. So that's going to keep things wet for us as we head again into the early part of next week, to the point where we could see several inches of rain over a multiple day period. But we're focusing on Tuesday, at least as of right now, for the wettest day of the next 7 in say a 24 to 30 hour period, wrapping up by Tuesday night. We could pick up on an inch or 2 of rain, some locally higher amounts. Draw your attention to this area of red, the axis of heaviest rain on the American model, kind of up and down the 91 corridor. Meanwhile, in the European model, it's more across southeastern parts of New England. So that's going to move around a bit as we head closer in time. But again, giving that first alert not only to an unsettled pattern, but perhaps that heavier rain, prompting that first alert weather day for Tuesday. Some isolated showers into Wednesday, and then trending a bit milder as well as brighter and drier by next Thursday.